Cybersecurity, threats, trends, and prevention. As our lives are more and more connected to everything is called digital, social media where we communicate with each other, we are working in digital with confidential information, internet banking, even our money are digital. We are doing online shopping. And the question behind is how secure we are. Do we know elementary rules of using internet and our devices? Even we are professionals from other domains, we must know about how to use in a secure way internet and digital devices. Like a doctor or a teacher having a car is not mandatory to be an engineer to repair the car, the suspension or the engine to know how it's working. But we are speaking about elementary rules to be able to go on the way. When you must go in the service, when to change tourists, water, which kind of petrol to use for your car. The same is in digital. You have to know how to use devices and internet. Before to prevent something, we have to know the goal of the cyber attack. And here we can see that in 98%, the main reason is to make easy money, as money now are in our devices, phones, computers, through internet banking and banking apps. 1% is information, but in less cases. Here we speak about to compromise someone with confidential information from their devices. Celebrities, known people from our society, people from business, but not simple people. Cyber criminals will not spend a lot of time creating viruses to compromise your device and to see when you are watching a film on a TV is nonsense. And 1% represent other reasons. And that's why we have to know how to prevent the cyber attacks against our finance and less information if we are people from the business. And let's start to know about them. All cyber experts with agencies allowed to monitor internet security confirm that during the COVID-19 attacks in digital increased in few times more than last year's. Causes are that a lot of companies and state agencies started to work from home office. All the meetings were online and not all of us are prepared, instructed how to protect himself, which in the end transformed them in cyber victims. During quarantine, a lot of people were on internet consuming a lot of traffic via social media, also online shopping rising up a lot, and at the same time the payments. And a study case related to our subject, COVID-19, can be the FBI recommendation for US athletes and visitors to Olympic Games in China from 2022 to use temporary phones and to leave them in China, not use the personal one, personal to leave at home from the start. Because of the cyber security measures from Beijing, they are not planning attacks but to be accurate with cyber security rules. In China is very spread the spyware of identity and intellectual property. After more verification of the application for COVID-19 monitoring, specialists have suspicions about security data protection. Cyber criminal organizations. I would like to mention on the top 5 of them, which get money from bank accounts around the world. So DarkSide with $90 million, Reveal with $100 million, Clop Fin7, Cobalt, a lot of money. It's expected that by the 2030 cybercrimes will be the most dangerous and will cost the world around $10 trillion. Also in cryptocurrency, cybercriminals attacked the Bitmart and people lost around $200 million, a new trend from cyber criminal organizations. Operation Red October. In order to know how the serious are the cyber attacks, just look on this map. Red October is a virus discovered by Kaspersky in 2012. Virus for 5 years sent information from diplomatic missions around the world, scientific organizations, also personal informations from users. Also, virus attacked trade and commerce organizations, nuclear energy research, oil and gas companies, military, aerospace, and unknown institutions and victims. A lot of countries around the world. It's unbelievable. If you look on this map, Australia, Brazil, United States, almost all countries from European Union, Russia, Middle East, South Africa. Unbelievable. I would like to mention about Pegasus spyware. It's a spyware developed by an Israeli company for US and Android. Both of them can be monitored. The virus can read SMS, email, record calls, do screenshots, see contacts, see browser history, and other things. Can record encrypted calls and messages. Even iMessage, here iPhone, was compromised. Self-destruction if virus can't to connect with the main server for 60 days, or in the case the owner of the virus found that the virus isn't on the right device and is monitoring not the selected people. After that, iPhone updated the operating system and closed the issues. But one advice from my side, you can go in the settings of iPhone and you'll find here the AI message. So you can cancel this option and to not use them. Target persons. First of all, cyber criminals are looking at top managers from the companies, accounting department, HR department, secretary, marketing department, IT department, and all of them are from institutions like banks, small and big businesses, from government and other. Old people are an easy target for cyber criminals, especially if they are alone. Because of less knowledge about digital and how modern life is organized, social engineering take advantages from them. They should be informed about risks, as all of us have relatives and they will be happy to have a short instruction about cyber security. Why cyber crimes are increasing? The first answer is that it's very easy to do. Just with one click, a cyber criminal can infect a lot of computers from different places in the world. Even from prison, criminals are reprofiling in cyber crimes because it takes minimum time in comparison with other activities. It's very hard to demonstrate they are guilty because they can attack the other computers and servers. Technically, crimes did a month ago can be rapidly found by cyber experts, but hard from legal authorities to punish such crimes. Also, with one click can delete all evidences. Easy money and faster growth, even in comparison with a legal business. Most common types of cyber attacks: malware, viruses, trojans, worms, ransomware, spyware, phishing, spear phishing, walling, pharming, voice phishing, SMS phishing, MTM attacks, DDoS attacks. So, and here I would like to show you one of the most famous and dangerous hacker in the world. A Romanian guy named Guccifer, and he has own website on WordPress.com where he put in information about what information he hacked, and I would like to take a look here. And here is another guy also from Romania, a very famous and dangerous hacker named TinCode. We see that this guy hacked a lot of sites: Google, IBM, Oracle, NASA, Royal Navy from United Kingdom, Sony, CNN, US Army, Yahoo, Apple, MSN, YouTube. Unbelievable. And we can see also this information from his own website. It's a blog. Here we see that TinCode appeared in the press, in The Guardian, NBC News, Guardian, Le Monde, Softpedia, Business Reporter. So here is a screenshot from DDoS Attack Worldwide map. You can access the website digitalattackmap.com and to see on real time how is going on, how the attacks are done through type, source port, duration, destination port, large, unusual, combined, between two countries, internal, science, Betwich, and so on. It's very interesting looking here that is November 2, 2020. So during COVID time already, The most targeted are United States, European Union, China, Singapore, Brazil. Yeah. And look here what is going on January 31 in 2021. A lot of attacks is increasing. Just look here what's going on. Australia, Brazil, United States of America, European Union, China, South Africa, Russia. Also, you will be able to see here different articles from different years. It's very interesting. You can access the website and to take a look. Here also we can see the most active countries as source and as destination. So on the top are United States, China, Thailand, Germany, United Kingdom, Brazil, Vietnam, Netherlands, France, Russia, Canada, and India are on the top. One important mention here that we have a timeline during the years, and it's very interesting that from 2020 November 3, approximately when COVID-19 started to be in our lives, it's increasing the worldwide attacks. Just compare this timeline here and here. Intelligent viruses. Once the virus is infected, the virus has the capability to scan all systems and browsers to identify if there is a possibility to make money. It will find bank transactions, bank accounts. If is found, access to account can be organized. Virus can fulfill requests with information and to ask bank transfer between accounts. To hide inbox SMS with one-time codes from bank or account, and owner will not know about account notification balance. Virus can get picture with your ID card or passport and they know how to monetize it. If computer doesn't have something useful, then can be used for attack on the others. Copy of your SIM card. In some countries, mobile operator can issue a copy of SIM with notarial power of attorney. Just imagine a new employee in a branch of operator which doesn't know about how to verify such document, and he or she will issue a second one to a cyber criminal. If you lose the phone and don't have a password for your SIM, then things are simple for cyber criminals. I'm sure that most of us don't have a password for SIM card, or if you have, then it's standard one password. 1111. So my advice here that you can go to your mobile operator and to write an official letter that you don't want to use this article from the contract to get a second SIM card with notarial power of attorney. So you would ask that only in your presence can be done, and then you are in a safe. Requests to install apps from third party is very dangerous, and the cyber criminals are using this opportunity. Only from verified sources is allowed to do that. They can copy the interface of official app and to be hard to make the difference between them at first look. Even you need that app, try to find it on official website or official online store. Uninstall apps you don't use and on parent basis update apps. They have security packages and will improve the performance in your device. People bought things on fake websites made by criminals and not received in the end the goods ordered. Website looks like one real and is difficult to recognize it. Even more, client can remain without money from bank account if website has special variables to copy the client data. By pretext of client database update is necessary to give data from your bank card and password. For some shopping, seller is asking card number, CVV, name and birth date, availability of the card, but he card number is enough even for money transfer from Africa or other countries. I would like to inform you about the opportunity to use two-factor authentication. So this one will improve the security of your apps and your device. It's provided by Google and is a stronger security for your Google account. So with two-step verification, you'll protect your account with both your password and your phone. It's very simple to use, it's very friendly interface of this one, and it's easier than you think for someone to steal your password. So here it's all information about, you can read it and you must use it. It is an extra layer of security. Join millions of others who have made their accounts stronger with two-step authentication. Two-factor authentication can be found also on online official store in your devices. Here is a screenshot from iPhone. So one recommendation is Google Authenticator can be used. It's very useful, it's strong. And Microsoft also provide a Microsoft authentication. Also is very good. So you can choose one of them. I recommend it. So even more, you can use two-factor authentication on your iPhone. So go in the settings and you will see that here, password and security, you will find options about the two-factor authentication. Just put it on and secure your device. It's very important to have it. I strongly recommend to use also two-factor authentication on WhatsApp, as I know that many of you are using this message app. Also, open the app, go on the settings, and here we have the options. Yes, you will go in your account, privacy, security, two-step verification, and put it on. Two-factor authentication can be found also on Telegram or in Signal. Also is the app for communication. So I made here a screenshot and you can see that here's in Telegram two-step verification and here in Signal. Take a look, here is the website of the European Union. It's a website for CV making. And take a look that new two-step login process to access your Europass account will be available from March 2022. So it's a mandatory step. Two-factor authentication is to make secure that your data is safe and secure. So it's a small instruction how to use that, and that's most important thing you have to do with your personal information to secure with two-factor authentication. Even if governments pay attention to that, be aware and use advices like this. And to end encrypted, this is the messaging apps which are using these solutions to encrypt your messages, communications. So this is a screenshot from WhatsApp, and we can see that in a simple message, if you will open it to one of your friend, Messages and calls are end-to-end encrypted, means that no one outside of this chat, not even WhatsApp, can read or listen to them. Tap to learn more. Yes, it's true, but pay attention that WhatsApp is part of the Facebook and they are storing your information on the services. And in the case authorities will ask about, they'll give them all information needed. One of my advice is to not use backup. Don't do that, even for other apps, not only for WhatsApp, because in the case you will lose your phone and will be unlocked. Cyber criminals will see everything you send to your friends, to your wife, and so on. It's better to lose all information, even if to be found by cyber criminals. Here, it's a screenshot from Telegram, also a web app where we spread use it. Here, this one is a simple message and is not encrypted, but if you'll tap here on the user, you can open the option secret chat, and this secret chat are using end-to-end encryption. So leave no trace on our services. Have a self-destructive timer is very useful. Don't allow forwarding. So also when opposite partner in your communication will do a screenshot, you will see here that this person did a screenshot. Very useful is that on Telegram you can delete for both sides conversation. WhatsApp doesn't has that. Secure home router with changing the standard password 11111 or ABCD, simple passwords. Update device when available support for improvement. If device doesn't support already updates, then change it. Verify to have encryption WPI2. Don't use the same password for a router like for bank account or social media. Use another one and remember it. iCloud. Most of information is stored here in iCloud, and real case is when we saw a lot of picture from celebrities on the internet. All of them were from iCloud. Remember that there we have a lot of confidential information, and a strong password is a must, is mandatory to have here. Email phishing. Cyber criminals are sending fake messages with spam and viruses to infect device. Sometimes there is attached a link or a document, and when it is opened by user, then infection is done. Email is connection to everything, to all accounts we have. Messages all the time gives a feeling of urgency or happy moments for user, like you win in a lottery program. Link lead you to another unsafe site which will collect your data. Website asks you to perform a bank transaction via unsafe platform. Ask about password received via two-factor authentication. If you are already in troubles, call immediately the bank and legal authorities for the help. Secure email. Use different emails for different reasons. One for communication, another one for subscriptions, and another one for bank account. Have different password for all of them. Use special characters and words which are not in daily use. Change password once in 3 months. Don't write password somewhere. Don't send sensitive, confidential information via email. Don't save personal information or copies of documents in email. Check the sender email address before to open the message or attachments, links. Use a strong provider for email like Gmail. Check on a regular basis history of logging in to see on the map and from which devices was done. Set up two-factor authentication. Antivirus software. An important step to protect devices and personal information is to install an antivirus software. There is no 100% protection, but is a strong security point. Secure your keyboard against malware. Use updated browser, not recommended Internet Explorer. Don't install unknown plugins. Do shopping only from well-known official stores. Check website to have HTTPS in front of the link. Computer operating system. So here we can see that most of us are using Windows, 87%, macOS 10%, and 2% other operating systems. What this means that it's interesting for cybercriminals to create viruses for 87% of users which are using Windows. The same strategy is applied, and here, like for phone devices, attacks will be concentrated on the majority. But this doesn't mean that macOS is 100% safe. If 87% of the people will use macOS or other operating system, believe me that cyber criminals will be concentrated on the majority all the time. Phone's operating system. 85% are using Android and 15% are using US iPhones. As majority use Android, will be more interesting for criminals to infect those devices. Majority. Less US as the people use them are not so much. Updaters. Update when available all apps with new version and security packages data. Because when service provider identifies some problems with the system, an update flows to all users in order to prevent cyber attacks against them. An app or operating system which doesn't support last updates are not secure and not recommended for using, because probability to be hacked is very high here. Backup. A backup is the action when user is archiving information in iCloud, which is on a server. And in different countries, information will be saved for a period of time. There is a high probability to be the victim of an attack, and it's recommended to not use a backup in iCloud. Use for this purpose external devices for storing information like memory stick or others. Don't use backup for messaging apps like Viber, WhatsApp, Telegram, or other. Yes, it's a comfort when you change device, but it's more secure to lose information. Think criminals get your phone and unlock it. Public Wi-Fi. Not recommended to be used. Only with a VPN connection to access your accounts or websites. With a VPN will work not so fast but more secure. Easy to be hacked by cyber criminals. Takes from 30 seconds to 1 minute to have full access to your device. A lot of people are the victims of this way of attacking. Being in this open source connection, hackers can send you, for example, the window interface of your iCloud and is asking to put there your password for update or something else. Attackers can scan everything on your device through a public Wi-Fi connection to the internet. So, VPN, mandatory to use in public Wi-Fi connection, or if you are going to home of your friends and would like to access your personal email or account from work office with some confidential and sensitive information, then is mandatory to use VPN connection to be in a secure tunnel. When traveling, don't use devices with more information than needed. There is a risk you can lose devices and information at the same time. Don't use USB or memory stick from unknown people or such gift from them. You don't know how secure are. For 100% security, device can be reinstalled with manufacturing initial options and everything is on device will be deleted. Use a protection filter for laptop, desktop. Your neighbor will not see if you opened laptop or reply to an urgent confidential email. If you have a confidential discussion and are aware that somebody can record you via your phone, then can use a sleeve which stop any signal to and from the phone. Social media is the most popular place where criminals collect information and select the victims. Based on the pictures, check-in, and others. Don't publish birth date. Avoid to write your working place or living place. Don't use check-in when are going to holidays abroad or in another places in your land or in the country. Use parental controls on children iPhone. Use strong passwords. Post on social media should be careful analyzing because what is posted then remain forever on the internet. Picture with kids should be avoided. Criminals collect information from social media, are looking on pictures from homes, expensive cars, or personal things which can be stolen. Post when owner is going abroad or another city for holidays is not good to be done. Not necessary to publish too much personal information like actual job, place of living and birthdays, studies, pictures with expensive life. So here is a phone security setting. So you can go in the settings in control center and one of my device that you can turn off access within apps from control panel. So in the case you will lose your iPhone, then cyber criminals can put on airplane mode your phone and to use it. But in the case this option will be turned off, then cyber criminals when will disconnect your iPhone and after that will connect your iPhone automatically. You can see on the map where your phone is. And one other interesting thing that you can activate emergency source options. Press and hold the side button and either volume button to make an emergency call. In certain regions, you may need to, especially an emergency service to deal. It's a very interesting thing and maybe same time will be helpful for someone. Phone devices. On the phone, we have a lot of personal and confidential information that we imagine at the first. Phone is a perfect target for cyber criminals. Email accounts with correspondence, iClouds, picture with family, children control apps, home monitoring apps, internet banking with a lot of apps for shopping and others. If not correctly used, phones are transforming very easy in a mini spy in our pocket with microphone and video camera. Install only apps from official store. Use a strong password for access in the phone. Recommended to be avoided fingerprint or Face ID, especially for Android users. Regular updates to be installed. Password is the first security measure that you can do for your device. It should be strong, not from the same numbers, but aleatory. Fingerprint, here we should divide Android and the phones. Some Android models have ultrasound sensors for unlocking. Another using optic sensor, a single camera on the screen, monochrome. And it works very unclear and problematic. If you will use a protection glass, this will make it harder to work. With a phone lighting cable, a cybercriminal can attack device and to compromise security system. Switch off USB accessories from the setting. Check your Google account from security point of view, and here under security you can see your devices. You are currently signed into your Google account on these devices. So I know that this is my iPhone. This is my Windows from my laptop. And this is a second phone I'm using. So you can see here the history of your devices, and if you'll see something is going wrong, then pay attention and change very rapidly the password. Here also on the security, you can see that recently security activity. You sign in on Windows, password changed, and so on. So take a look if you did all these activities. Also, here you can see that you can change password, use your phone to sign in, and two-step verification. So it's off, put it on. Security checkup. You'll see here recommendations from Google. Here we see that no recommended actions found, but in the case something is going to be wrong, Google will tell you about. And just pay attention and on a regular basis check this one. And here we have from Google people and sharing. So we can see our contacts here, several interactions, blocked people, and so on. Yeah, You can check everything here to know about read the policy and be aware of the rules Google is using, and accept only the rules you are read before.